only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. If I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. If I can't help falling in love with you, if I can't help falling in love with you. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
In the night, exchanging glances, wandering in the night. What were the chances we'd be sharing love before the night was through? Something in your eyes was so inviting, something in your smile was so exciting, something in your heart told me I must have you. Strangers in the night, two lonely people, strangers in the night, up to the moment we said our first hello. Little did we know, love was just a glance away, a warm embracing dance away. Ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at first sight. In love forever, it turned out so right, for strangers in the night. Love was just a glance away, a warm embracing dance away. Ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at first sight. In love forever, it turned out so right, for strangers in the night. Doobie-doobie-doo, dum-da-da-da-dum, da-dum-da-da-dum, dum-da-da-da-dum. It turned out so right, for strangers in the night, for strangers in the night.
I heard she sang a good song, I heard she had a style, and so I came to see her and listen for a while. And there she was, this young girl, a stranger to my eyes, strumming my pain with her fingers, singing my life with her words, killing me softly with her song, killing me softly with her song, telling my whole life with her words, killing me softly with her song. I felt all flushed with fever, embarrassed by the crowd. I felt she found my letters and ready to unload. I prayed that she would finish, but she just kept right on, strumming my pain with her fingers, singing my life with her words, killing me softly with her song, killing me softly with her song, telling my whole life with her words, killing me softly with her song. She sang as if she knew me in all my dark despair, and then she looked right through me as if I wasn't there. But she just came to singing, singing clear and strong, strumming my pain with her fingers, singing my life with her words, killing me softly with her song, killing me softly with her song, telling my whole life with her words, killing me softly with her song. Softly with her song.
And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived the life that's full, I've traveled each and every highway. Much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I planned each shady course, each careful step along the byway, and much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all. Laughed and cried, I had my fill, the share of losing. And now, when tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that. May I say, not in a shy way, much more than this. Yes, it was my way. For what's a man, what has he got, if not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels, and not the word, no, that he means. This record shows I took the blows and did it my way. Yes, it was my way.
It's not the pale moon that excites me, that thrills and delights me. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. It isn't your sweet conversation that brings this sensation. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. When you're in my arms and I feel you so close to me, all my wildest dreams come true. I need no soft lights to enchant me. If you'll only grant me the night to hold you ever so tight, and to feel in the night the nearness of you.
When I fall in love, it will be forever, or I'll never fall in love. In a restless world like this is, love has ended before it's begun, and too many moonlight kisses seem to cool in the warmth of the sun. When I give my heart, it will be completely, or I'll never give my heart. And the moment I can feel that you feel that way too, is when I fall in love with you. I can feel that you feel that way too. Is when I'll fall in love with you.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Come fly with me, let's float down to Peru. In Llama Land there's a one-man band, and he'll toot his flute for you. Come fly with me, let's take off in the blue. Once I get you up there where the air is rarefied, we'll just glide starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You may hear the angels cheer because we're together. Weather-wise, it's such a lovely day. Just say the words and we'll beat the birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's perfect for a flying honeymoon, they say. Come on, fly with me, let's fly away. Once I get you up there where the air is rarefied, we'll just glide starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You may hear the angels cheer because we're together. Weather-wise, it's such a lovely day. You just say the words and we'll beat those birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's so perfect for a flying honeymoon, they say. Come on, fly with me, let's fly. Pack up, let's fly away.
I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me, so deep in my heart that you're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin. I tried so not to give in. I said to myself, this affair never will go so well. But why should I try to resist when, baby, I know so well I've got you under my skin. I'd sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of a warning voice that comes in the night and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, you fool, you never can win. Use your mentality, wake up to reality. But each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. 'Cause I've got you under my skin. Run for cover. Running high. Sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of a warning voice that comes in the night and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, you fool, you're never gonna win. Why not use your mentality, wake up to reality? But each time I do, just stop before I begin. 'Cause I've got you under my skin, and I like you under my skin.
L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see.
V is very, very extraordinary. E
Is even more than
anyone that you adore.
love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Is for the way you look at me.
O is for the only one
I see. B is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than
anyone that you adore can love.
is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two.
Two in love
Can make it. Take my heart, but please don't break it.
love
Was made for me and you. Yeah, love was made for me and you.
can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Oh heaven, I'm in heaven, and the cares that hung around me through the week seem to vanish like a gambler's lucky streak when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I love to climb a mountain till reach the highest peak, but it doesn't thrill me half as much as a dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I love to go out fishing in a river or a creek, but I don't enjoy it half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Come on, dance with me, I want my arms about you. The charms about you will carry me through right up to heaven. I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, heaven, I'm in heaven, and the cares that hung around me through the week seem to vanish like a gambler's lucky streak when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, love to climb a mountain till reach the highest peak, but it doesn't thrill me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I love to go out fishing the river or a creek, but I don't enjoy it half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Come on, dance with me, I want my arms about you. The charms about you will carry me through right up to heaven. Oh, I'm in heaven, and my heart is so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. When we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. When we're out together dancing cheek to cheek.
it's spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York, these vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of a hill atop of the heap. These little town blues, they are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that never sleeps and find I'm a number one, top of the list, king of the hill, a number one. These little town blues are melting away. I am gonna make a brand new start of it in old New York. And if I can make it there, I'm gonna make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York, New York.
How lucky can one guy be? I kissed her and she kissed me. Like the fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head?
The room was completely black. I hugged him and he hugged back.
Like the fella said, quote, ain't that a hole in the bowl?
My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful.
Hot sunshine enough to spread. It's just like the fella said. Tell me quick, ain't that a kick in the head?
Like the fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head?
Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in the bowl?
My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning.
If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. She's telling me we'll be wed.
He's picked out a king-size bed.
I couldn't feel any better or I'd be sick. Tell me quick, oh,
see trees of green, red roses too. I see them blue for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day and the dark secret night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow so pretty in the sky are also the faces of people going by. See friends shaking hands singing, how do you do? They really say I love you. Oh, I hear babies cry. Watch them grow, they learn much more than I never know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also the faces of people going by. See friends shaking hands again, how do you do? They really say, I love you. Oh, I hear babies cry. Watch them roll, they learn much more that I never know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh.
She gets too hungry for dinner at 8. She likes the theater and never comes late. She never bothers with people she'd hate. That's why the lady is a tramp. Doesn't like crap games with barons or earls. Won't go to Harlem in ermine and pearls. Won't dish the dirt with the rest of the girls. That's why the lady is a tramp. She likes the free, fresh wind in her hair, life without care. She's broke and it's okay. It's California, it's cold and it's damp. That's why the lady is a tramp. She gets too hungry to wait for dinner at 8. She loves the theater and never comes late. She never bothers with people she'd hate. That's why the lady is a tramp. Doesn't like crap games with sharpies or frauds. Won't go to Harlem in Lincoln or Fords. Won't dish the dirt with the rest of the broads. That's why the lady is a tramp. She loves a free, fresh wind in her hair, life without care. She's broke, but it's okay. It's California, it's so cold and so damp. That's why the lady, that's why the lady, that's why the lady is a tramp.
My baby don't care for clothes. My baby don't care for shows. My baby just cares for me. My baby don't care for cars and races. My baby don't care for my down places. Liz Taylor is not his style, and even on a tiny smile, well, there's something he can't see. My baby don't care who knows it. My baby just cares for me. My baby don't care for clothes, and he don't even care for shoes. My baby just cares for me. My baby don't care for cars and races. My baby don't care for, he don't care for high town places. Liz Taylor is not his style, or even Lana Turner's smile. Well, there's something he can't see. My baby don't care who knows it. My baby just cares for, my baby just cares for, my baby just cares for me. My baby don't care for clothes. My baby don't care for shows. My baby just cares for me. My baby don't care
He left no time to regret, kept his secret with his same old safe bet. Me and my head high and my tears dry, get on without my guy. You went back to what you're now, so far removed from all that we went through. And I tread a troubled track. My odds are stacked. I'll go back to black. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her and I go back to us. I love you much. It's not enough. You love blow and I love buff. And life is like a pipe. I'm a tiny penny rolling up the walls inside. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her and I go back to. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her and I go back to. I died 100 times. You go back to her and I go back to. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her and I go back to.
Meet me downstairs in the bar and heard you rolled up sleeves in your cold t-shirt. You said, what did you do with him today? And sniffed me out like I was Tanqueray. 'Cause you're my fella, my guy. Hand me your Stella and fly. By the time I'm out the door, you tear me down like Roger Moore. I cheated myself like I knew I would. I told you I was troubled. You know that I'm no good. Upstairs in bed with my ex-boy. He's Jamaica and Spain, we're like how we were again. I'm in the top, you're on the sea. Lick your lips as I soak my feet. Then you notice little carpet burn. My stomach drops and my guts turn.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day. It's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Watch out! I'm feeling good. Watch out! Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom in a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know how I feel, don't you know? Butterflies out having fun, you know how I feel. Sleep in peace when day is done, and that's how I feel. And this whole world is a new world and a bold world for me. What? Yeah, for me, yeah. All right, boy. Shine, you know how I feel. Scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Freedom is mine, and I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's
about this guy right here, Mr. Pete Jacobs, putting these charts together?